We're going to get out here and we're going to get after it every day. If you make a mistake going hard. That's how you get better. You don't make a mistake by being careful, not going hard because you don't know. Okay? Effort is non-negotiable. All right? I need y'all to say it like you mean it. We're going to work right now so we can go to war in the fall. Okay? So we're going to work. Let's go to work. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go to work!
Auburn Women's basketball is on the rise because of Coach Jay. Coach Jay has a vision for this program, and we've got glimpses of it in year 1 and year 2. Year 1 was just teaching this team, what culture she wants to have in this program, and then year 2, we started to take a step forward in terms of the product on the floor and the system that she's trying to put in place. But as we all know, this takes time. This is a process. It just doesn't happen overnight. If it did, everyone would be rebuilding every year, and every team in the country would have it turned around, within the snap of a finger. It just doesn't work that way, and it's a process. And the improvement that the team made from year 1 to year 2 is a great example as to what path this team is on right now. And it's going to take more work, and this team is going to make those steps in year 3.
We wanted to do better this season than we did in the previous season. We knew we were young, and we knew that we had a lot of time to really grow as a team from year 1 to year 2. And we wanted to really be able to showcase that.
I thought that this season was a season for the history books. I thought that we really built ground for what this program is going to turn into. And I think that this team, this staff, we worked so hard this year. And looking back, it was such a year of growth. It was such a powerful season. We had so many records. We had so many good wins. We did a lot of things. We did practices. We did all this stuff that we haven't done before, and this program hasn't done in years.
Tonight, Auburn officially tips off year 2 of the Johnnie Harris era. Up the court of Boston, layup, good, and Marshawn Bostic finishes. McFadden catch and shoot tray, count it! Carson McFadden from the right wing. Wells, 3-ball, yes, it's good at the buzzer. For head fake, 3-ball, oh my, what a move, and Honesty buries the tray. The Tigers improve to 6-2. Honesty feeding Duhan, uncontested layups, good for 2. 7 in a row, the Tigers tie their win total. Auburn is 10-2, headed into Southeastern Conference play.
The energy was great because the team was winning games in ways that they have not won games in previous years. They were playing as a team. They were learning how to play defense. They were winning games that maybe last year that probably would have been close games. They were winning by 15, 20-plus points a game. They were learning to play as a team. It wasn't just one player. It was multiple players that was contributing. And if you look at some of the wins that Auburn got, they faced some adversity in that time period when they were in Las Vegas. They faced a very good Indiana team that I think challenged them. I think overcoming that is what set up that team for success down the stretch in December.
I think that brought everybody together, from, the tournament and playing on those type of courts, playing in that type of facility. A lot went on. We played one of the top teams in the country. We held our own against them for, a couple of periods in the game. But I think that gained confidence for our team.
Y'all have to value every opportunity. You got an opportunity. You had an opportunity to play in this tournament today. Be grateful for that. Be thankful for that. Okay? I told you this team can be really good, but we got to stay together. We got to stay focused, and we got to get better a little bit every day. A little bit every day. Okay? And let's see where we are at the end. All right?
I felt like we fought through adversity. I also felt like we grew as a team and as a program. We were able to do things that we weren't able to do in the previous years. So I was really proud of us for, accomplishing that. We're just taking it little by little.
When you're without your your top 2 players or your top players in the lineup back-to-back to end non-conference play and to start conference play is going to have an impact on your team. It's going to have an impact on the playing chemistry on the floor. So right out of the gate, you're going up against some of the top teams, not only in your conference, but in the country, what turned out to be Ole Miss and South Carolina, and you're expected to play your best basketball. That's tough for any team to do without your best players.
When we went into that first game, a lot of them didn't know what to expect going into SEC at Ole Miss, and then once they kind of got a feel for it, yeah, this is what it's like, they were able to adjust. And like I said, it took us a few games to get healthy, but once they got healthy, their confidence was there. Our young kids had to play a lot of minutes early, which helped them with their confidence, helped them with their experience. And by the time we got to that stretch where we had won 3 games in a row, they were no longer freshmen. Like, they had been there, done that, knew what to expect, knew what it took, and they were able to execute it.
3 seconds, Baker at the buzzer, missed the shot, Tigers win! Tigers win it in overtime, 77-76, and the Tigers win it 71-68.
This is the first time winning here since 2006. This is the first time that Auburn has won back-to-back games in 4 years. Y'all are breaking records. Y'all are breaking records.
For the first time since 2017, your Auburn Tigers have won 3 in a row in the SEC.
I felt like it was a good experience for me and, the young ones, of course. Just letting them know, like, how it feels to win, but also how it feels to lose. I felt like it was eye-opening for them and humbling for us. But after them 3 wins in a row, we just had to stay humble after every game and just stay the course and keep that same energy up. I gotta grant myself a little bit of grace. You can't always be perfect, and I get caught up with when I mess up, it sticks with me because, the realization that, like, hey, I'm not where I think I am, but that's not really the case. It's just I'm being too hard on myself, and I play better when I'm not thinking about every move that I'm making. With the team chemistry is everything. You could have 10 all-stars on a team, but if they have no team chemistry, they're not going to be anything.
I don't think a lot of people, expected us to make postseason in year 2 with such a young team.
Inside the right arc, handoff 3 for On! Back to On for Trey, yes! To On, reverse money, and the old-fashioned 3-point play.
You guys came back. We lost some people. You guys came in. Y'all bust y'all butt. Y'all gave us everything you had for the last couple of weeks. You got better as a team. You know how we want to play. We're going to take some time because y'all need to get your bodies healed in this postseason. And then we'll go to work. We got help coming in. We're going to have some recruits. We already got some recruits lined up to come in. That's really going to help us next year. Like, you're just going to get that much better. Just going to get that much better. Y'all get your bodies healed, get your academics together, and then we're going to come back and we're going to go to work. Guess what? We're not coming back here. We're going to the NCAA tournament. All right, starting right now, we're preparing for it. So get your mind right. That's where we're going. All right?
I think the number one expectation is for this team to buy into what Coach Jay is selling, first and foremost, because if that doesn't happen, it's going to be hard to build from the ground up with this ball club, right? So that's the first thing that's got to happen. And 2, I think we may see a bit more of a learning curve in the play from November in December in non-conference play, and I think that can be a good thing for this team, because if they can go through it, be battle tested, figure things out, we need them to put it together when it comes January and February in SEC play. So I look forward to this team to be battle tested. I look forward to some young mistakes, but I look forward to them being coachable. I look forward to them adjusting to what Coach Day and her staff are trying to teach. And when they do that, and that's going to give this team a chance again to come together when it matters and put together a good product on the floor to get Auburn women's basketball back where it belongs, and that's the NCAA tournament.
They know what it takes now. It's not an easy road to win. It's not an easy road to be successful.
Just building a championship program. And it's really exciting to finally, after 3 years, be able to say we did that. That is so cool. Like, finally, the hard work, it paid off.
I'm excited to see how this team can put it together week in and week out and be that team consistently every single month in the SEC. Because again, that's what it takes to be successful at this level.